So if you live under a rock or you just are not sure, we got information in regards to the second character in the 2.7 patch. Obviously, the first being Sunday. It's just, it is what it is. If you didn't know, honestly, I am sorry because Oilverse did drip market Sunday. And ideally, I think this patch is going to be releasing in early part of December, maybe like the first or second week, somewhere around there. That's typically when you're going to be expecting the patch. And the second character we got is actually Tingyun's new form, or how she's going to be called is Fugue. I don't know how to pronounce this. I mean, obviously, gotta have to look that up. And there's a whole backstory in regards to Tingyu's like actual form, because if you didn't know, this form was actually controlled by Fantilia. It wasn't actually her, probably like an old, quote unquote old version, but the whole new actual Tingyun like individual food, whatever you want to call her, brought back with help of Ruan Mei. But we actually got information earlier in the day on the 10th. So you're seeing this on the 11th, and they're drip marketing it on the 11th later in the evening my time. But we actually got information and image of what Fuwei is going to look like, or Tingyun's new form, however people are going to call it. I'm going to put two in the title. It's right here, and honestly, it looked really good with 4-star Tingyun here in this little like mirror slash puddle thing. It looks really good. We can clearly see it is going to be a 5-star unit. It's going to be a fire and nihility character. So I guess the biggest thing to be talking about is what exactly is this character going to do? Well, a couple days ago we had questionable information, early leaks as to what this character is going to be doing. So we can see here is that the skill is going to attach a tail to one ally. When the affected ally attacks, there's a 70% chance that the target will be inflicted with burn. I'm assuming that is the opponent, the character that you are attacking against. That in like that character is going to get a 70% chance to get burned. So obviously that plays into the whole nihility thing, and actually like fire element. And then we see here with the ultimate, you're going to generate 5 additional tails for a total of 6, and enters the whatever state. Whenever an ally takes action, one tail is consumed, granting a different buff to the ally based on their own current path. Hunt, destruction, nihility, abundance, preservation, harmony. So we can see here that any two that have the slash in between, that's going to be considered like you're going to get a specific buff for that. So obviously hunt, destruction, they're going to get their own buff. Nihility, abundance, their own buff. Preservation, harmony, their own buff. And this action also deals fire damage as a bonus effect. This damage cannot inflict burn, and then the quote unquote blank whatever state that they're going to call it ends if Tingyun Fujue becomes unable to act or after 5 tails are consumed. So it's a very rough early kit leak, and they have it here as well. So they probably just grabbed it from the Reddit post. Just off of that, I don't think it's as crazy as Sunday. Because I do think Sunday so far, his kit looks stupid giga strong. Um, but given the fact that Tingyun Fugui is a very hyped character, people have been waiting for ever since we found out that Tingyun's real form was like it's still there. Tingyun was the actual one killed by Fantilia, so it's very exciting. And two really really hyped characters for 2.7 patch. So honestly, if you don't want Rappa from 2.6, which personally I'm not going to, this is definitely a patch you want to be saving for, because we are going to be having just two like really cool characters. Sunday, like I said, I made a video on it. Go check it out. But I think he is very splashable on any team, and arguably in the discussion of best harmony character. Whereas Tingyun, we need a little more concrete details for her kit to really understand exactly how she's going to work. Um, but given whatever buff you would be getting depending on your path, if it's really, really busted for like specifically like a hunt or destruction character, then she could probably be thrown on any team, and vice versa if the nihility buff is stupid strong. But yeah, no, Tingyun is going to be really, really good.